Hi, Cancer. Welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and welcome to the first 2 weeks of October. We are going to be focusing on love. This is going to be you and who, all right? Now, this could be friend, family member, one side of a situation or another. It could be a person of interest that you might have on your mind, or someone that you're already connected to, okay? So fill in the blanks. Whether you're single or that you are connected, this could actually bring forth some elements romantically for you. You might find a little bit more in that. And see what that is for you. You're going to know if it resonates. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. All right. Welcome to the first 2 weeks of October. I hope that things are actually getting a little bit more stable, or you might be really leveling out certain situations, especially pertaining to your love life or just in your relationships overall. It's really key, especially with that new moon that is happening in Libra that happened at the beginning of the month. There's probably reverberations of that. So hopefully that you're going through a lot of that right now. But let's see what is in store for you up until the 16th of October, okay? So what is going on for Cancer? What does Cancer need to know? What's going on for Cancer? What do we have? We've got the Chariot card. So here you are, first card, you're showing right up, all right, in all of your colors here. So this is actually focusing on moving forward with faith, Cancer, all right? Moving forward with faith, using your instincts here, all right? That's going to be super key before taking action and moving forward. Now, some of you might have something going on with your car. That could be the case, whether getting a new one, actually, making through some changes, whatever that case is, or taking action on it, whatever needs to be done, and making sure that it's running well. So that could be the case too. If this is actually really focused on love, it's like having faith as you move forward and being very positive and knowing that you're going to get what it is that you want. Okay. So let's take a look. Any other things, any other cards that want to come up for Cancer? We've got two cards. Let's take a look. What do we got? The Lover's card and the Five of Wands. Okay. So this is, what do we have? Yeah, the Five of Wands. So the Lover's card is Gemini energy. You might be known with a Gemini, or you're taking on this energy. And this is about moving forward, being excited about someone, passionate about someone, right? The Lover's card is actually, it's guided. You know, it's so beautiful because this talks about an opportunity for deep love. Like, it's like a balance of something. Like there's some sort of balance that can come into play here, okay? So it's a balancing of two together, right? So it has to do with partnerships. So it could be that you're moving forward with faith as it pertains to partnerships within your life. Now, this is about, this is Five of Wands. Now, this is about getting rid of any sort of obstacles that might be coming in the way. And this could be the case very much so too. So just note that if there is something that is, some sort of conflict that has been in the past, or whatever has kind of come up into play. It's almost like there's been some sort of disappointment, okay? Maybe there's been some sort of strife. And so now it's like what you're doing right now is that you are so focused on what it is that you want, taking inspired action and moving forward the love that you desire, okay? Maybe the current one or previous one or whatever case, maybe there's some obstacles in it. Let's go ahead and pull one more card on the Five of Wands. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. All right, let's take a look. What do we get? We get the Page of Wands. So maybe there's some sort of message that comes through about that, okay? Maybe because of these obstacles that you made a discovery, because the page is all about creating, it's about discovery, right? This is about, making progress. So for some of you, you're making progress because you discovered something that came out of a conflict in love that now has you moving forward so passionately and so faithfully, right? And really focused on that Lover's card there, okay? Wanting a partnership that is, maybe perhaps Scott, it has that equal give and take, so that could be the case. But the Page of Wands comes out, so you could be getting message passionately from someone, or this is you taking on this energy and recognizing some sort of discovery and progress that you're making in your love life because of this complication that came about with someone. Okay, that's what I kind of feel here that's happening within your love life. Something came out. Let's take a look at what the Love Oracle has to say about this, Cancer. Okay, let's take a look at what that is. What do we get? Yeah, you want someone that's loyal, trustworthy, that honors you, and heck, that's what's coming through, and you deserve it, Cancer. You really deserve it. And a lot of you have maybe come out of something that perhaps has really taught you a big lesson, right? And it's almost like one of those lessons, Cancer, that like once you learn it, that you don't have to repeat it again because it was that deep and strong, and it was like that final straw, right? That final straw. And didn't have to be with just this relationship or situation. It could have been a pattern that kept happening, and it was kind of like, okay, this is it, we're stopping this, right? There's that recognition and the progress that has made from this learned experience in love that has taught you, I've learned this, I don't need to go back to learn this now. Okay, I got it, Spirit. You know what I mean? So that's what I feel that it was coming through here. All right, let's take a look at what the oracle card, what numerology has to say about you right now, where you're at right now, what wants to come through. Patience. So be patient as it pertains to love. This is sacral chakra energy. Okay, all things having to do with the body, all the motions of the body. So it could be important for you to clear your sacral chakra, right? And so do keep that in mind. It is a 2 card, especially dealing with partnerships, 2 people. All right, be patient as it pertains to working on partnerships. Perhaps 2 people here is what's coming into play. So and let's take a look at what the wellness cards have to say for you here. Let's take a look at what that is for you here. What is that that Cancer needs to be aware the first 2 weeks of October? What is it? Visualization is going to help you. Okay, so here, this is really cool because this really talks about achieving the highest possible outcome of what it is that you want. So keep that manifesting going, guys. Really keep it going. This is all about experiencing the details, feeling the details, and bringing that into a visual. It's almost like there's your own IMAX movie, right? And you're creating that visual for yourself. You're making it a big screen. You're feeling in all the blanks on what it is that you want. So visualize it as if it's already here, and take on that energy and just focus on the steps that it's here. You're it's just and you're just feeling the good vibes around it. Who's with you? What does it smell like? All these different different nuances are going to be really, really important. All the different senses are going to be key to really anchor that visualization in place, and that's what's going to make it a victory. Okay, so keep that in mind. Now there's also a part of this that you have to focus in on that, and then there's a portion of that the universe steps in, right? So you've got to focus on your visualization and then let it go, and be open to different ways of receiving it, because it can even be better than you have ever imagined it. Okay, so don't be tied to a certain way that something should go. Be open to it, because the universe has beautiful ways of bringing things in a lot easier and making it even better than you ever thought. Okay, so keep that in mind for visualization. Let's take a look at this other person on the other side, Cancer. Okay, what do we have? 3 of Cups energy. So I'm going to pull another card here. I want to see what else wants to come through here. Friendship, community. This person could be focusing on friendship and community to actually help them in their emotions at this time, taking a deep dive into emotions. We get the 6 of Cups. 6 is about some sort of growth that this person has made. Some sort of growth based, it's kind of like getting support from others in terms of some sort of memory or nostalgia that's been going on, okay? 6 of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces energy. This is all water energy over here. And keep in mind too, Cancer, you might resonate with one side more than the other. I'm just focusing you on this side and the other person over here. Okay. So there's been some growth, maybe getting support for some growth or to create growth having to do with something from the past. All right. That could be the case. Or this person's really realizing how far that they've come, but it looks like they're getting support. And let's take a look. 3 of Swords. Yeah, from heartbreak. It could have been some sort of heartbreak. Maybe that, for some of you that are connected, there could have been some sort of heartbreak that had taken place. If you're not connected, this could be this person is getting over some sort of heartbreak, and they're calling in support of their support team that's around them. And it could be that you're one of them, because there is love that's underlying the support team, and it could be the love is growing from the support someone is getting, okay? And that could be the case. So it could be that you've stepped into their life, or you're an acquaintance of this person. And it could be, because we get the 6 of Cups, I can't help but do mention mentioned that this could be someone that you're already acquainted with. Okay, so that could be the case. Let's take a look at what numerology has to say for this person over here, what wants to come through. You guys, love's coming through here. This person's got some love for you. They're going through a lot of growth, is what I feel here. There's some major growth that is happening, for this person here. So I like seeing this as an opportunity for, maybe you're going to get some sort of communication as it pertains to love, because this blue is that throat chakra, and that means all forms of communication. Okay, so there could be some communication coming from this person. Let's take a look at what the love oracle has to say for this other person on this other side. 6 is a big number. They're going through a growth spurt. Okay, they're going through some growth and some changes, or they're recognizing how far that they've come, and how they're really growing as it pertains to love. They're getting over fears of, tears of sadness or any fear. They're wiping clean some of the rainy days, and they're focusing on making a happy home and being content at home, right? Creating a happy home and trying to get things to go well at home. There could have been some sort of misunderstanding or clouded judgment from this person on this side. That could have been the case. And it could have been, just again, a way of looking at something, right? What does the wellness cards have to say? It could have been a way of looking at something. Again, that's part of that growth on this person's side, is that when they took that deep dive, it helped them overcome some sort of heartache, and they maybe noticed the confusion that was there, right? And they're clearing that up, and they're focusing on love, right? It could be communicating love in some way. Okay, what else? What do we get here? Focusing on mindfulness. So this person is really focused on their awareness of their thoughts. Without judgment, they're really focusing on being mindful and creating maybe mindful exercises like meditation, breathing, yoga, or and doing that with grace. So they're focusing on their thoughts and being mindful of their thoughts. So there's some sort of sense of awareness that's coming through. What is your best way forward at this point, Cancer? What is that for you? Best way forward? You've got a decision to make, Cancer. 2 of Swords. Oh my gosh, and you get the Temperance energy, Sagittarius energy, and the Queen of Swords. Some of you might have air in your chart. And if not, you're just becoming very perceptive and very quick thinking as it pertains to a decision that you need to make. Because this is the 2 of Swords. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And this is about making some sort of decision. She's blindfolded, as you see here, right? And so it's about coming to a decision, a fork in the road. And this is saying, I do get Temperance energy, which is about balancing things out within your life, seeing things clearly, right? Seeing things clearly. But also it's a butterfly that's transparent, right? It's like now coming to your own self, like your really true self. And before you take flight, from the tree and you move forward, then this is an opportunity to be honest with yourself and make the decision, as to how you want to move forward. The Queen of Swords is, again, she's an air energy, very perceptive, really beautiful energy. And this just talks to me about, it's like an opportunity for you to really move forward. And how do I want to say this? It's kind of like figuring something out, right? It's like she's looking at her head. She's kind of like she's using her head a little bit more as it pertains to love than her heart, right? And maybe she was used to using so much of her heart that now she's actually marrying the head and the heart, but realizing that it was too heavily in the heart and needs to kind of move to the head of being practical about the situation as well. Okay, so that could be the case, So it could be coming through there. That could be it. I think that she's really understanding her truth, and just because I got that white butterfly being transparent. It's like your truth before you take flight, you're understanding what that is. You're really understanding what that is as it pertains to love. So before you take flight, understand what it is that is your truth, Cancer, as it pertains to love. And if you're partnered with someone, as it pertains to a partnership. And if you're not connected with someone, again, it's as it pertains to love, okay? About how you want to move forward and what's going to be good for you, in terms of this. So this is about some being logical, self-sufficient. This is a truth-telling woman, all right, or man, doesn't matter, but it's a truth-telling energy that's coming through here, and that's key. Let's take a look at the Love Oracle. Yeah, let's look at the Love Oracle and see what wants to come through here for you. What is it? What do we have? Spoiled. This is about taking care of yourself. Some of you might be focusing a lot on self-care and just loving you, okay? Some of you could be doing that right now and just understanding your value, right? And just really being comfortable. And yeah, you're going through a transformation. You're like rising like the phoenix. And it's so beautiful because all these butterflies flying through here. Here's one like before you take flight. It's kind of like, whoa. It's like you're really getting into your true self. And you're rising up like the phoenix based upon a situation. Okay, you don't want superficial expressions that aren't backed up within a relationship or situation. All right, you don't want connections that are kind of fake. Right, it just doesn't amuse you, kind of bores you. I kind of, you get that feeling. It's kind of like, okay, it's like it's not amusing. It's not meaningful, and it's not attractive unless it's backed up, right? Unless it's backed up by some action of some sort. And I kind of feel that, yeah, because the expressions, that's not what it's cracked up to be, right? You can say it all you want, but it's about about moving forward and creating movement in your love life, right? And you're knowing your type and how you want to move forward, and being able to recognize a good match versus not a good match, to the best of your ability, right? But it does involve you using your head a little bit more even than the heart. So there is a kind of a balance of equilibrium that's happening there within the head and the heart. Okay, they're kind of marrying each other. And then anything else that wants to come through from the numerology for you, best way forward. Okay, what do we get for Cancer? Manifestation. Here we go, darlings. It's coming out again. Okay, manifestations is going to be key. So your key right now is to use the energy of the moon that's happening now with that Libra energy, balancing things out in all relationships. Clear that, get that balance in play, and then start manifesting and visualizing. Throughout the month. The 20th hits. There is a full moon that's happening in Aries, and that's that passionate fire energy. That's to celebrate your wins, the things that you've accomplished, up until that point, and then also letting go of the losses, but taking in that wisdom so you can take it with you and move forward, right? And keep it moving. Okay, keep it moving. So this is about 8. Your manifestations is going to balance you. Okay, manifestations, baby, get your manifesting on. Okay, check out my candles, guys, if you need assistance with that. Let's take a look at this other person, best way for them to move forward. What does that look like? 4 of Cups. Wow. 4 of Cups, 6 of Swords, and then we've got the Hermit card. Someone's going through introspection right now. So the 4 of Cups is about some sort of something like, I don't know, it's like something that has needs a little bit more thought. This needs more time. Okay, this person just got out of this, like some sort of a blow up of some sort. Now it's coming to the edge. Needs a little bit more time to get out of the darkness and a little bit more into the light. And that's just going to take some time. To be patient, right? The next card that I get is the 6 of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. 6s are all about growth. And this is also about creating change. So this person is moving away from transitioning from the darkness into the light, from the darkness into the light. So, moving away from that and then moving on top of the world. Okay, so it's about moving forward. It's a transition stage and it takes time. So it's about that rite of passage and moving forward. All right. And then stopping for introspection before taking flight and moving. Very similar to mirroring energy almost from your side, okay? Because before this person takes off, they're going to discover what their truth is in their heart. That's the green is the heart chakra, and that yellow is a solar plexus chakra. So in their gut, what gives them it's about getting confidence to move forward and follow their heart on where they want to go, right? So it's that hermit energy, and it's about Virgo energy as well. So it could be that you might be dealing with a Virgo, or that could be the case. But this person is kind of there and deciding kind of on what it is that they want to do before they take flight. So that's going to be very, very key. What's going to help this person in terms of the next way to move forward? What do we have? Love partnership. So there is either going to be an up leveling of a partnership, a shift in a partnership, friends to lovers, lovers to friends, an upgrade. There is a change on this side. It could go any of those sorts. It could go any of those scenarios, guys. And this could be a brand new love partnership, okay? Or eliminating an old partnership. So this could go either way, but whatever it is, it brings forth balance. It's a 26 card reducing to an 8. Isn't that interesting? You got an 8 on manifestations. And I mean, I got to tell you, I think you're manifesting this person coming through. So whoever it is on your mind, it looks like you might be manifesting them. But it's a love partnership. So beautiful energy. Anything from the Love Oracle, best way forward for this person here. Yeah, they've been focusing on work a lot, and they're being, the universe is saying, hey, if you want love in your life and you want someone special in your life, you've got to make some time for, make some room for love. Work is becoming too much in the forefront of this person. So they could be working a lot. Okay. What else? Going within. Yeah, they are, if they haven't been in connection with you, which I probably feel is the case, they're needing some time to go within. Work is balancing them, but they do need time to go in and some space to really understand what it is that they want. Remember, before they take flight and move forward, off like a butterfly off this leaf, they have to determine what it is, to be a lot more clear on what they want. I think they might be getting rid of a karmic connection of some sort. Now, it could be the case they're ending up some sort of karmic cycle. It could be that case as well. But, it is about going through a shift in a relationship and being able to move forward now. All right. Wow. Okay. So very, very interesting. Guys, we're going to take this to an extended. And what I'm going to do is to find out a little bit more about this person, what it is that they're afraid to tell you, what you're afraid to tell them, in the situation, what they haven't told you and what you haven't told them. And then also we'll get messages from both sides. And then we'll go into a potential outcome with advice. So if you're interested to find out a little bit more and take a deep dive into this extended, go ahead and click the link below, guys. And we'll also find out what this person's next steps are as well. Okay. So if you're wanting to do that, check out the link below, guys. Definitely like and subscribe, guys, if it resonates with you. Note your comments below. I love reading them. And if I don't see you on the other side, I'll see you next time. Until then, namaste.